Hey guys, Bullshit here. We're still with DC Legends. We're going to start off with the bios and all that. I need to get rid of them and get done with them so we can just continue. We're out to the 1600s characters I have. We have the Batman Caped Crusader. Alright, let's go. After bearing witness to the senseless killing of his parents, young Bruce Wayne has set his life's mission to fight the evils that lurk in the night. With training from across the globe and an arsenal of cutting-edge technology funded by the Wayne fortune, he adopted a fearsome bat persona to intimidate the criminals, relentlessly pursuing those that prey on the innocent. Batman seeks to save the others from suffering the losses that he has endured. He has the Vigilante Strike, which is a damage to an enemy, 50% chance to silence if Batman is invincible. The Smoke Bomb, which gains invincibility, and the 35% chance to gain a 3 invasion ups. Then you have the Grapple Kick, which is a heavy damage to an enemy, 55% crit chance if Batman is invisible. And the Shadow Trained is the passive ability, 50% chance to gain invisibility if Batman deals damage. Alright, Killer Frost, Dr. Cataline Snow. While working on Star Labs' experimental thermatic machine, Dr. Snow became the victim of an industrial sabotage. She survived the incident, but at the price of needing to siphon body heat from others to stay alive. Siphon body heat from others to stay alive. Driven from the instability hunger, she became the villain Killer Frost until Batman recognized her inherent goodness. Given the chance to redeem herself, she now struggles to keep her terrible hunger under control while making a difference. Alright. So let's go with Ice Spear, which is a special damage to an enemy, 50% chance to stun a target if target is stunned. A freeze solid, stun and apply 1 speed down to an enemy. Shatter, which is special damage to an enemy, apply 3 speed downs, 50%, deal 15% of the target's max health as a damage if target is stunned. Heat Absorption, the passive ability Killer Frost, heals from 10% max health if a enemy is stunned. And the Cool Reflection is the passive ability for 35% chance to use Ice Spear when an enemy is stunned. Alright, Sinestro, Yellow Lantern. With an overriding ambition to bring order to the universe, Sinestro has a respected Green Lantern who abused his power to make himself absolutely overlord of his home lord of Korgar, banished for his crimes to the antimatter universe of Quarward. While he's in exile, he managed to forge a power ring powered by yellow light of fear. Now Sinestro leads his own Lantern Corps, dedicated to terrifying the universe into unconditional submission. We have Sinestro's Might, which is the damage to apply 1 infinity resistance down to an enemy. The Bone Saws, which is light damage to all, and a cooldown -1 if an enemy is killed. Apply Enrage to an enemy if it's fear itself. Feed on Terror, which is the passive ability to heal Sinestro whenever an enemy is stunned for enraged. The team leader from Fear Me is all allies with a 40% chance to gain 1 strengthen up whenever an enemy gets enraged. Huntress, the Celas Crusader. The daughter of a powerful Gotham City um, crime lord. Helen witnessed her family assassinated by rivals. Fleeing the country, she trained for years until returning as a vigilante. Though devoting religious, the huntress pursues her vendetta against criminals without pity and is not above extreme measures, but with some guidance, she strikes to walk a straight and narrow as both a dedicated school teacher and a crime fighter. Alright, I will be right back, guys. I'll let you guys see some gameplay real quick. I'll get you some raid, some BVP while I go do something real quick. Yum, yum, yum. Yes. It's Gage's duty. Don't even touch it. Yeah, it's Gage's. Take it away. To what?
Somebody was messing with
Your computer?
your stuff. Yeah.
I don't think that. I don't know if there's anything in this. Ooh! We don't do it at night.
I do.
Oh, well you. Okay. I do it in the morning.
By then it's already plugged in the tea. You should do that morning in.
Yeah, but I'm not wicked. My pillow. Well, thank you. Hey. The what? Yeah. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. I was eating a little thing real quick, but I was still able to go click here and there for you. So, let's see here. So, let's get back to the heroes real quick. I'm pretty sure we only have like 5 left. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know really. Alright, so we actually have, we have 4 left. So we're above 1600 now. Wait, no, actually we didn't even get we didn't finish Huntress. So I didn't even finish her, I don't think. Yeah, I finished up that. But I didn't get to her superpowers. So you have the Merciless Shot, which is a damage to an enemy. 40% crit chance if a target below 50% health. Gain 3 evasion ups and 15% chance to gain 2 speed ups. That's for the Bird of Prey. The heavy damage to an enemy and 50% chance of damage if an enemy is dead. If that's the big hit. And No Rest is a passive damage. 30% chance to use the Bird of Prey after using and killing an enemy on Huntress's turn. Oh, and I hit home. Alright, so we have Bane, Batman Beyond, Green Arrow, I believe. Yeah, Green Arrow and Deadshot. So we have to start with Bane. Bane, the Venom addicted, the addict. A child, Bane was forced to serve the life sentence of his revolutionary father in the prison of the Penedorvo. I don't know. Dervio. Surviving in inhuman conditions, he has honed his body and mind to a superlative degree when used to test the mysterious substance Venom. Bane's already formulated physical abilities were enhanced to nearly superhuman levels. Powerful, ruthless, and brilliant, Bane is an adversary potent enough to break the likes of Batman himself. I'll break you in 2. Venom Punch, which is the damage to an enemy, 50% damage if Bane is mending. Gain 2 mins light health to Bane, if that's the Venom injection. The heavy damage is the backbreaker. 50% chance to stun a target if Bane is mending, and I am Bane is the passive ability. 30% chance to use Venom injection if Bane takes damage. Alright, next we have the Green Arrow, the Emerald Archer. After being betrayed and stranded on a remote island, spoiled billionaire Oliver Queen has forced to survive a crude bow and with a crude bow and arrow. He eventually discovered a band of criminals exploiting the island's natives, he used his jungle-honed skills to stop the abuse and found a purpose in life. Returning to civilization, Queen adopted a flamboyant Robin Hood persona that belies an unerring commitment to justice for the people. Alright, so the quick draw is the damage and apply 1 agility down to an enemy. Alright, light damage to all enemies is the Storm of Arrows. It has a 40% critical hit chance. And then you have Focus, which is the Purge 5 debuffs from Green Arrow. Gain 3 infinite ups. And then you have the Peak Physical Form, which is the passive ability to 50% turn meter if Green Arrow deals damage without any debuffs on himself. The Strategy Overpower, which is a team leader skill. All allies apply 1 agility down if they deal a critical hit on an enemy. Alright. The Deadshot, which is the hired gun. As a child, Floyd Lawton tried to end his abusive father's beginning of the reign of terror with a single shot. But when his aim went astray, Floyd accidentally killed his beloved brother. Instead, vowing to never miss again, Lawton became the world's greatest marksman and criminal gun for hire. Never quit shaking the guilt of his brother's death, he harbors a reckless death wish with only his daughter Zoe giving him a reason to live. Alright, here we go. His superpowers. The wrist guns, which are light damage and 5% true damage to an enemy. The aim down sights, which is gain 5 critical ups with a 30% chance to gain 20% turn meter. The bouncy shot, which is a heavy damage to an enemy, cooldown for -1 for all Deadshot moves if target killed. Can't Miss is the passive ability for perfect aim, and then the Eagle Eye is the team leader skill for all allies gain 5% critical damage. And I just did it again, guys. We have one more though. He's my strongest person I do have. And this guy is the Batman Beyond, also known as Terry McGinnis. Alright. Here we go. Several decades into the future, Terry McGinnis has assumed the mantle of the Batman. After accidentally discovering Bruce Wayne's secret identity, at first donning the cowl to avenge the father's death, Terry proved himself to be a worthy successor and continues to fight crime in Neo Gotham with Bruce's guidance and support. Alright, so we have the Electrified Batarang, which is the damage to an enemy. Apply 3 hit chance down. The Stealth Mode, which gains invisibility. 75% chance to gain 3 critical chance ups. Then you have the heavy damage to an enemy. 35% crit damage if Batman Beyond is invisible. Flashbang, which is the passive ability for 20% chance to apply 2 chance downs to an enemy if at the start of their turn. And Bruce's Guidance, which is the passive ability, it's a 50% chance to gain invisibility if Batman Beyond lands a critical hit. Alright, so we got through all those. Now I can quickly go do this real quick. Gain a few things. Alright, so it seems I only have 2 things before I am finished with my... Oh no, I forget. Okay, so I need 1 red alert. And then upgrade 1 and then 4 of those. And I have enough for 3. So I'm going to quickly do this real quick. Aw, man. We might be able to do that before we go. Before I go. Ew. Oh no, I miscounted. Okay, we will not have enough to go before we go. Before we go. Ew. Oh wait, is this... What is this? Alright, so what this is saying is I will pretty much not be able to do anything. Wait, what? What does this want me to do then? Like, I wouldn't mind, you know. Right. Campaign battles. Oh, these are for campaign battles. Okay. That's sad. I am sad. Oh boy. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit hard. So I can't do any of that because I do not personally do any of that stuff. So I think we'll be fine. So if you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button to see my future content, and go to Bullcheater to see the rest of my stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.